welcome back to JFM Wrestling. Today we're gonna give you some cruise tips. If you're ever gonna go back on a cruise, any Royal Caribbean cruises, so let's get started. Tip number one: you probably want to book stuff ahead of time on the app, because we didn't know that when we were getting on there, so we barely got any reservations. So you can book I think ahead of time, like 30 days. And yeah, you should want to book stuff, because we didn't know we could book stuff before, and then we got screwed because we didn't know that, and then we got screwed, and then we barely could go to any shows because we didn't know that. That's tip number one. Number two, keep yours in a computer lanyard. It's a good idea to do it, because then you can just scan it. We didn't do it, so yeah, it's a good thing to do. People do it a lot. Number three, drink package and the dinner package is worth your time, because we got the drink package and not the dinner package. It's drink package is pretty much just alcohol and soda, and then the dinner package is just more fancy restaurants. Now, it's besides the main dining room, because that's kind of bad. There's a lot of good options, there's a buffet. There's the Park Cafe. Anyways, the program is in the Central Park. It's right back there. There's Giovanni's Italian, which is right there. And there's some good little options on the boardwalk, like Johnny Rockets. There's a hot dog stand. There's also a candy shop, if you can buy candy. There's a lot of good areas to buy food here. And there's the Mason Jar, which is a really good place. And yeah, so let's get to the next tip. Next tip: bring at least 2 pairs of fancy clothes for fancy Mason Jar. And if you want to go to the main dining room, which I don't, yeah. So usually you want to bring 2 pairs. Today I'm wearing my dress shirt because we're going to a fancier show later. So yeah, that's why I kind of want to use fancier clothes. Alright, next tip. Next one is shoes and socks, because usually you do a lot of walking. I wore flip-flops for about half the cruise. About 75% of the cruise. Yesterday was the only day I think I wore shoes, which is insane. So yeah, that's why you want to do it, because if you don't, you're screwed. Also, we live in Minnesota, so coming to Minnesota to Florida to this, it's hard, because Minnesota is super cold. It's already spring, and it's barely even, snow's barely melted. Still about this much snow left. So yeah, traveling from there to there is pretty cold. So if you're from a cold place, bring socks, and then you can use that stuff when you go back, you have warm stuff. You don't have to wear shorts when you go back to a cold place. So yeah, that's why you want to bring shorts and shoes, and also socks and shoes. Anyways, you do a lot of walking. Anyways, so you might get blisters and all that stuff, so you want to get it. So our next one is check the app for activities, because there's going to be a lot of activities you can do in the day, because new ones might pop up, new spots might pop up, because some people might have to go oh, I want to do this, but oh, I need to do this first, so they unbook it, and you have a spot at doing it. So yeah, that's why you want to keep checking the app for different. Anyways, every day they post up new stuff, and the captain will usually announce what's happening that day. We're doing a couple things here. We're going to a show. I want to see a movie. So yeah, that's why you want to keep checking for open spots and new stuff. It's starting to sprinkle a little bit. I'm gonna have to go inside because it's might start to pour. So next one is the bathrooms. If you were looking for them, they're usually to the right or the left of the elevators. The right is usually the men's, and the left is usually the women's. So yeah, that's what you usually want to do. And also, if you don't know, probably pretty obvious, there's also a bathroom in your hotel room. You probably already know that. And so yeah, next tip. Usually the elevator's pretty busy, so don't be afraid to use stairs, because even if it's a couple levels down, like 4 flights, it's still fine. It's probably better than getting in a crammed elevator. Like, I had to get in a crammed elevator to get down here. Waiting for like a long time to get in an elevator, because like sometimes like you might see like 2 up elevators and like after like 20 minutes there's like a down one finally. Like all the down ones have been crammed. That sometimes happens. Oh, don't be afraid to use stairs. Next one. If you're like winning trivia and like don't be too competitive, because the prize is cups. It's a pretty boring prize, right? Like the other day, so we went to trivia the other day. It was pro wrestling trivia. I won it, and then like we got 2 blue cups, and I was like, excuse me. So yeah, don't get too angry at the prizes, because it's not really worth it. So don't be too competitive. My advice, lose. Next one. Probably the most obvious one. Be flexible and have fun. Because you want to be flexible with the system, because there might be weird times, but it's fine. You might have to cancel something to go to another thing. So it works. Also have fun with your family. Don't get all angry at them. Anyways, we're filming this on the last day of the cruise. I feel like just weekend. That means you're having fun. Last tip. If the ATMs aren't working, you can actually use slot machines. Put your credits in, and then cash will come out. Pretty simple, right? So yeah, that is all of our tips. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and comment. Subscribe to my channel, link in the description. Until next time, heal the fake life and live the rest of your life.